Yeah, we want the high acuity, but in the reality is we just want to help people in the community and raise awareness about the things that are out there. So, yeah.
Thank you, Josh. Josh from Lakeview. Okay.
Okay, I'm Jess, and I'm from Georgia Harm Reduction Coalition, and this is Amber. And we offer free services. We offer free MAT, medication-assisted treatment. We do the Suboxone films. We do the Suboxone tabs. In October, we're going to start the Sublocade shot. We also do Vivitrol. We also do free women's services, so birth control, pap smears, a little bit of primary care depending on what it is you're looking for. Birth control, and then we do hepatitis testing, HIV testing, and treatment. We also have free counseling services, peer counseling, and referrals to mental health providers or any kind of linkage. We even do linkage to welfare services. Kind of have like a whole approach. So yeah, did I forget anything?
Narcan.
We have Narcan too.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Who we got over here?
Hi everyone, I'm Kayla McKeithen. I'm from Talbot Recovery. We have 2 locations, one in Dunwoody and another one in the south side of Atlanta, about 10 minutes from the airport. Traditionally, we were known for professionals only programs. Dr. Talbot was originally wanting to help that population, but we have worked into the general population realm. We have IOP and PHP at both facilities with partial hospitalization at our main campus. We are substance use primary, but we do have access to mental health facilities under the UHS umbrella. So we have multiple facilities in Georgia, and as I mentioned before, I am in half of the US and my colleague takes the other half, so I have all the states on the east side. And my territory in Georgia runs from Cumming all the way down to Forest Park. So I have a large area of coverage. We like to take in anyone and everyone that has, we do take all major insurances. If there's someone that you know that needs a high level of care and we don't take their insurance, we don't say no. So if there's a payment plan or something that needs to be that option, we're there for them. We offer transportation. We have lunch provided during the day. We do want to make sure that our clients are recovering in reality. So on the weekends, we have programs like the ROCC where they're able to come out, as well as smaller programs where women's and men's groups, we really harp on those groups connecting together to make sure that they're recovering in reality. So
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Let me get off this low couch. I'm Charlene Graham, and I am with US World Meds. It's a company out of Louisville, Kentucky, and I have 2 drugs. The first drug is Lucemira, which is the first and only FDA-approved non-opioid, non-addictive treatment to help with opioid withdrawal symptoms. My territory is, where I started was in Tennessee, so I covered Tennessee, and the rep that was here, he left, and so they asked me if I would come across the line, and I said sure. So thank y'all for having me here. I don't have all the places to call on because I'm new, and there was a lot of doors slammed in faces because people won't let us in. My drug is the same mechanism of action as clonidine, but I joke and say, and this is not the FDA, don't get on to Mr. Formative Artist. So basically, Lucemira has been in Europe for over 20 years. And it took 18 years to be approved here. We've only been on the market for 5 years. And the things that we have heard, the successes we have heard about Lucemira, and Dave could tell you,
we use our detox.
they use it at their detox, has been incredible. And what a good feeling to hear about people's successes of getting off their opioids and not leaving because they had to wait 72 hours to get on their bupe. But they started them on Lucemira and they stayed. We hear that all over the country. So I'm very excited to be in Georgia. I would love for y'all to take some of my information to get the elephant out of the room. Most commercial paying patients pay $0 for Lucemira. I know we're on TennCare. I'm not sure about the Medicaid here, but that's a big part. I think it is covered. So I'm very excited to be in this arena, and I've loved it ever since I started. I learned a lot. I'm still learning. I learn every day. And the other drug I have is for overdose reversal, and it is called Zimhide. And it is an EpiPen. It's just like an EpiPen. But the EpiPen is equivalent to 2.5 Narcan. It's just inserted into the thigh. As our tagline is, moments matter. So with the Narcan, the nasal spray, they could have secretions. It's not absorbed very, it's only like 42% bioavailability. So now with the fentanyl analogs and everything that's going on in this opioid world, last week or week before last, I heard it took 8 Narcan to reverse the overdose for this person. I've heard 4, I've heard 6. And then one of my facilities used Zimhigh, and the guy, I mean, he went as soon as they pretty much injected him. So you get 2 in a pack, just like Narcan, and it's equivalent to having 5 Narcan on you. We have a government affairs person who we're trying to get in the government arena, but it's a lot of red tape. I think they prepared themselves really well, knowing that Gloxado was coming out and that Zimhigh was coming out. So all these contracts have been signed. But, just think about that. It's commercial. If it's on the commercial insurance, it would be $0 for Zimhigh as well. Narcan cash price is usually about $125. If it's not covered on a commercial plan, we buy it down and it costs $80. I know that's still expensive, but you can't put a price on a life. And it's covered on TennCare, and I think it is here unrestricted, so it would either be $3 or $1.50. So I've got places in Tennessee that they write it on discharge so that they can have it on them when they are out in their, community. And they always say, this isn't for you. We know you're gonna be successful. This is for if you see someone.
Thank you.
So those are the 2 drugs I have, and if anybody has any questions afterwards, I'll be more than happy to talk to you and give you information.
Thank you.
Thanks, Charlene.
Hi guys, I'm Megan from Mount Sinai Wellness Center. We are a dual diagnosis facility. We offer detox and residential. Typically everybody stays, about 30 days with us. One of the good things about Mount Sinai is that we're big believers in the MAP program. So we're all about helping people stay on Suboxone, mainly go into like the Sublocade or Vivitrol shot. I'm a big advocate for the Sublocade injection. So that's one thing that we offer. The other thing that we offer, we have a wonderful aftercare team, and so we work with tons of programs, live recovery, so many different aftercare programs to set our clients up for success after our program. So that's one good tool that we do provide so they can continue care with Mount Sinai. We take pretty much all insurances. We're in net with a lot of different ones. We do cash pay as well. We work with Nadine, Hope Dealers, pretty, often. We love them. So shout out to Hope Dealers. But yeah, that's it.
Thanks, Megan.
Hey everybody, my name is Samantha Laughlin. I'm the clinical liaison for Pyramid Healthcare. We have about 8 different SUD, mental health, and eating disorder programs, and also substance use. So a few of our facilities, it's Bluff Recovery Center, that's in Augusta, Georgia. That's probably one of my proudest facilities. It's because I've been there for about 4 years as a case manager and a CAC. It's about a 7 to 8 week program, detox res and PHP. The highlight of that program is equine therapy. We have horses that we work with the patients to build relationships and to also teach them about the family dynamic. We also have some facilities in North Carolina, that's Freedom Detox, Rural Recovery, and Tapestry for adolescents, and also female mental health. We have a primary mental health facility in Pennsylvania as well. So we'd love to help.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Sam. Okay.
Hey, I'm Gabby with Tides of Change Recovery Residences. We're an all-women sober living in Johns Creek. We have about 18 beds. We not only do substance abuse, we work with primary mental health, solely primary mental health, and co-occurring.
I'm so sorry.
No, he's so cute. We're mat and LGBTQ plus friendly. We're also pet friendly, situationally. One of our apartments has a cat, and we have a couple dogs at the other apartment. We love doing events, all sorts of events. We do weekly and monthly events. We're going to the beach at the end of the month. We're going to Alabama, Gulf Shores.
Nice.
But we also keep the women really accountable. We do twice a week random drug screens. We have their location Life 360. 30+ hour schedule. They're required to go to at least 3 meetings a week. Under that is 5 meetings a week. We have an in-house meeting called SCPC on Sundays. We love, we have Live, we have Mount Sinai, we love working with all the programs around here. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gabby.
I love that you guys do provide that availability for pets, because that's a huge issue when people go into sober-living. I can't do without my dog, and so I love that y'all have that capability.
Are you guys okay with
Yeah,
that?
it's just hard to find.
Hello, Laura Rieslinger here with Promises Behavioral Health. The people that, we have the ranch in Tennessee, the ranch in Pennsylvania, and 5 in Florida. We're in network with all commercial insurance. We're dually licensed, meaning we have a truly mental health program separate from our dual program. And in Tennessee, we're also gender separate, so that's one of the things that separates us. So if you have a female that's been traumatized, she can come to the ranch, and there's a 3-mile distance between them, so good luck. Even their counselors are women, so just keep that in mind. But we're in network with all commercial insurance and truly dually licensed, primary mental health, primary dual, totally separate programs. That's me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Laura.
Right.
Hey guys, my name is David with Ackworth Outpatient Detox. We are, to my knowledge, one of the only, if not the first, standalone ambulatory or outpatient detox here in the state of Georgia, okay? We are in network with Ambetter, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, and then also Optum VA. So if you have a veteran that is, like a truly disabled veteran and not on TRICARE, right? Not active duty, we can work through that referral process and they can come to our program for completely free, right? So since we're the only outpatient detox right now that's at least like operating, even though we don't have all the contracts, we can still take every single insurance right now, which is great. So we'll get every single case agreement approved, like no matter what, right?
Nice.
So if you have like your Cigna HMOs that you're seeing a lot, Oscars, anything like that, then you can still send it over. We utilize those in-network benefits and get them back to your aftercare program, So that's kind of what that looks like. Length of stay, right? I'm sure all of you are wondering, like, how the hell do you outpatient detox? That makes no sense to me, right? Length of stay is 14 to 15 days for every single substance except benzos and opiates. Opiates is a 22-day stay. First 5 of those, we're actually using Lucimara before we get them on Suboxone or Subutex. And then when it comes to benzodiazepines, at an outpatient level of care, we like to take those down as slow as possible, right? So most people, if they're abusing anything over like 2 milligrams a day of Xanax, Klonopin, anything like that, they're gonna be here for around like 30 days, right? We also have men's and women's housing. We have 14 women's beds, 12 male beds here in Kennesaw, right down the road from our Ackworth location. And that's just that extra layer of accountability if they still need to go to work, take care of the kids and everything like that and be a part of their family, but they need somewhere safe to be at night, right? They can stay at our men and women's housing and we can add that layer of accountability as well.
Nice. Thank you.
Thanks, David.
Thank you. All right.
Yes, yes, the duo. So I'm Lisa Ellers. I'm the executive director at High Focus Recovery Center in Marietta.
And I'm Lacey Fields. I'm one of the new marketing reps at High Focus, and I cover Johns Creek and Marietta. Yes.
Nice.
So we are PHP, IOP, outpatient. We also have a very strong alumni program, so after they finish PHP, IOP, they can continue to stay connected, because we know that connection, as we were talking about earlier, is so important to continue that, so they can continue coming for free every Wednesday night for our alumni program to continue that connection. We are both mental health and substance abuse. We've always been primary substance abuse, but in January of this year, we added mental health, and that has taken off, as you know, during this time. Some challenging times, so that has taken off. So adults, good things that are coming on our horizon to put on your radar is, one, we've got a van, so we can start providing transportation for those who have transportation challenges and need to be able to get treatment. We can provide transportation.
Nice.
We are moving locations. We're gonna be in the same office complex, but we're moving to a 2,000 square foot larger facility because in January we're adding adolescent mental health, which I'm very excited about. With my 20 years teaching background, that really calls to me.
That's great.
So excited about that. And we do take Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, Cigna.
And we have United coming. United should start this month.
Yes, thank goodness, finally United. And then we can also do some self-pay if there's no insurance. You know, we can do some self-pay at a sliding scale. We work very closely with Nadine to get clients on the insurance panel so they can come into treatment. Yeah, we do MAP, so Vivitrol, we can manage Suboxone, Sublocade. Any questions, Bill? Anything else?
Oh, so at Johns Creek, we do see adolescents, primary mental health, starting at age 12. We see adults there as well. And we have transportation at Johns Creek as well for the adolescents. So if it's a local school, we can go pick them up so parents don't have to come and stop their day. We can do that.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. And I asked Tim to just give a quick little recap so I could get it on video.
Very quick. So I'm Tim Brisbane. I am partnered with Kevin. I'm the business developer manager for Georgia and for the future other territories beyond my imagination. So I partnered up with Kevin last year, October, came on board officially this past February, and it's been a blast. And let me just say, thank you, Nadine, for allowing us to do this. I've known Nadine for a good bit of years. Previous background, I was in pharmaceutical sales. I did that for about 12 years. And just to kind of share my personal testimony, when I was 30 years old, I broke my ankle. Never had an addictive personality, which I didn't think, but it took me 2 years to get off the Percocet. I didn't know Percocet until I broke my ankle. After that transition, I said I wanted to go through my own little detox. So I left the pharmaceutical industry altogether because I understood what that industry was. But now I feel like I'm on the good side. So I can relate to the recovery, these detox. I understand how hard it can be trying to do something on your own and living in shame and by yourself. But with this, we're able to really help people who are wanting to get that help. And I feel like I'm part of that world now. And so I'm the business developer. I'm the person that goes in, knocks on the doors. I'm the person that calls you on the phone. I'm that person that tries to build that relationship to help you partner up with a good lab, like Kevin said, that has integrity. We're honest, transparent, and we're here for them. We're here for the patient. We look at every urine as a patient. We don't look at it as just a drug screen or urine. We look at it as us taking care of your patient. So I appreciate the opportunity and time. I look forward to speaking to whomever is looking to speak to me. All right.
Thanks, Tim. All right.
Dave?
Got Dave and Julie. Okay.
Video time.
Yeah.
All right, hey, I'm Dave with Live Recovery Center. Sorry. We're IOP, PHP in Johns Creek, 90-day outpatient program. We're been open since June 19th, but a lot of history there. You know, Todd Wilson, he's been in the recovery world for 15 years. We're out of network with everybody, soon to be in network with Blue Cross. I'm the business development director, and I had no idea what that meant when Todd asked me to do it. And now I do, and a lot of my time is spent trying to help people find a place to go, and it's not necessarily ours. And it's pretty interesting, and it's neat, you know? And I get the nickname Uber Dave because I drive a lot. We had a gentleman come to us a little while ago. He met with our psychiatrist. Cody said he can't be here. He's got to go to medical detox. We literally drove him to Mount Sinai. And a couple weeks ago, I had a girl call me and say, "Hey, Big Dave, I need to go to Birmingham, get my personal belongings. And I think my soon-to-be ex is going to be there, and I don't want to run into him, so would you go with me?" So I drove her to Birmingham, loaded up her truck, got back. No trouble there, but got a flat tire on I-20 on the way home.
Wow.
It was wild. It was like, and she goes, I'll change it. And I'm like, no. Found this, there's an exit ramp up the road, and there's a place called Rick's Truck and Tire. So we limped up there, Rick changed it, we got back on the road. So that's kind of the world, you know? It's like, just like you guys all, you know, we're helping people and best of our ability and every day, and it's really awesome stuff, so. Live Recovery, Big Dave, John Street. That's it.
IOP, PHP?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're going to start a football team.
Sweet. All right, good deal. Football. All right, Julie.
Me to go over here. I'm little
Sure,
Julie.
please. Little Julie. Big Dave, little Julie.
I'm little Julie Dukowski from Skyland Trail here in Atlanta. We've always been primary mental health. We have an adult program and an adolescent program. Clients can start at residential or day treatment at both programs. The adult program has 4 psychiatric recovery teams, CBT, intensive DBT, first episode psychosis, and also social integration for older adults with psychosis or thought disorder. And we do work with clients who are in recovery, so that's the key word. So a lot of times we're referring to you all if somebody's using and needs to get sober before coming to us, and so clients can be in a co-area of dual diagnosis at Skyland Trail. Program is about 3 to 4 months long, lots of expressive therapies. Everything we do is evidence-based. We measure treatment outcomes, and the adolescent program is modeled after the adult program. It has a CBT track and an intensive DBT track. It's a 12-week residential. We can also take direct admits to day treatment now for adolescents, which is new. And we coordinate schoolwork with whatever school an adolescent's in. Family involvement's mandatory. Our adult program's been around for over 30 years. The adolescent, we're having our 4-year anniversary soon. And we are a nonprofit. We offer some need-based financial assistance. And we're also in network with a lot of private health insurance, as well as Oscar and TRICARE East for Humana Military. So
Nice. And you guys are in net with Cigna.
Cigna,
But,
Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Cigna,
Okay.
Optum United, Oscar, Magellan. Most
Great.
of them. Not Ambetter, not Humana, not Kaiser. So,
Thank you.
so
Thank you.
you all for including me. This is the first time I was here, so enjoying.
Yes.
I know some folks, but I'm enjoying meeting new folks as well and learning about everybody's great services. 'Cause I know it takes all of us. Everybody
Yep.
has different needs, and if somebody reaches out to us and we're not the right program, we are very transparent about that. So we will let you know that and hopefully get you connected to the appropriate resource and support.
Wonderful, thank you. Well, we have about 14, 15 programs represented here, but at Cherokee Wraps, we'll have 100 represented there. It'll be the largest recovery event in Georgia, and I think everyone here is signed up for that. So we look forward to next Friday night.
Yeah, as a
seeing
matter
everyone
of
there.
fact, I think, Gabby, you guys might be the only organization in here that didn't get a table. So I did send out an email blast the other day.
We're singling you out. Be there, be square.
So, however, I sent out an email with all the instructions for arrival time, how to set up, where to set up, and things of that nature. So if you guys could just please check your emails, it'll give you